There are thousands of successful sportsmen, CEOs, entrepreneurs, businessmen. But the one who is a combination of all and shares his success mantra is a rare chef. Dr. Arunaagiri, the success guru, is a best-selling author, world-class trainer, international sportsman, and a successful illustrator. Dr. Arunaagiri Mudaalia was the youngest basketball
captain of the Maharashtra state team representing India at the International Games. His passion for the game is still alive as the official basketball coach for a leading sports club in Mumbai. Dr. Arunaagiri holds an M.Sc degree from Mumbai, Master of Management Studies, a certificate in Marketing and Sales from Holland. He is an alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad and an accredited and nominated scholar from the prestigious Japanese Association of Overseas Technical Bureau. He was the CEO at the topmost companies in the field such as engineering, pharma, training and development, agro and FMCG over a span of 25 years. This experience led him to start his own corporate venture, Pacific Trans, a soft luggage company, which has won Asia Top Business Award 2016 instituted by IBF Singapore. With the best of the best teachings of the West and the East, he successfully increased the company's turnover from lakhs to crores within a decade and established goodwill via world-class service to his clients. He was eager to share his success mantras, which was indeed Dr. Arunaagiri's long-time passion. To empower, enable, and educate individuals, he started his training organization, EQ. His training programs comprise of new paradigms of leadership skills, breakthrough performance, personal excellence, professional selling skills, communication and presentation skills, among others. Each of these programs merge the world-renowned, scientifically proven practices such as transformational technology, empowerment technology, interpersonal skill technology, networking skill technology, inner engineering technology, and 10x growth technology. His world-renowned new flagship signature programs are 10x Business Growth, 10x Sales Booster, 10x Personal and Professional Growth. He has authored 3 best-selling self-help books, namely Unleash Your Potential, Jogging for Life Success, and Being Customer-Centric. His 4th book, The Sales Master, 21 Key Elements to Win the Game of Selling, is published by the world-renowned Canadian publisher Black Card Books. Dr. Arunaagiri has conducted 10,000 plus seminars and more than 1 lakh participants have benefited from his powerful success training till date, including companies such as Indian Oil, Hindustan Petroleum, LIC, Roche, Sulzer, Mitsubishi, UTI and Laxmi Machine Works. Life is a game. Win it with Dr. Arunaagiri, the Success Guru.
Friends, how many of you want to have a handle on becoming a master of your life? Can you please raise your hands? Thank you. Friends, how many of you would like to really celebrate this gift of life with more prosperity, happiness and joy? Thank you very much. Friends, it's my great honor and pleasure to share my thoughts on silence, which is meditation. And I first and foremost want to thank Anu, my very close friend and associate for many years, for first bringing this Meta Health conference to India and thereby giving us all the opportunity for us to share. let's give her a big round of applause. Thank you, Anu. Thank you very much. I really appreciate Meta Health Conference coming to India because I, for one, believe that India is the spiritual capital of the world. How many of you agree with me? Yeah. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you. Friends, what I plan to do in the short section of 15 minutes is to give an access into my understanding of silence, which is the base of meditation, and thereby help you to appreciate what it is to have a divine silence. Thereby, we can appreciate the technology of meditation more. And second aspect which I want to cover in this short duration is about this concept called as thought leadership, leading to life leadership. And thereby, as they say, if you have thoughts and don't allow thoughts to have you, you'll be able to really have a life leadership. How many of you would appreciate that? Thank you very much. Can I do one more thing? I really want to appreciate each one of you who are here in this convention room, because as a trainer who trains in India and abroad, one research has shown that only about 10% of the world's population ever invest their time, money and resources on their most important asset that we are blessed with. That is ourselves, absolutely. And I'm addressing this top 10% of the world's population, and that's my real honor. So may I request you a small thing? Can I request all of you to just raise your hands up, please? Thank you very much. Turn it around. And I really want you to acknowledge yourself by taking your name. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Can I request you one more thing? Can I? I can't hear you. I really can't hear you. Can you please raise your hand on the side, please? And as I cannot reach out to all the participants here, can you on my behalf just give an acknowledgement and appreciation to your buddy on the side, please? Look into his eyes and say that. Really, I mean it. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, great. Lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Friends, what we just did is one of the most important success principles in life. And what we are talking about here in terms of health, holistic health, what we just did was very, very useful. Friends, can I share a little bit about my background on this concept of meta health and meditation? Can I? Yes. Thank you. Friends, I've been a meditator for the last 25 years now, and I've got immense benefit from this. I was initiated into meditation by my guru called Rishi Prabhakar, whom I lost last year. Guru Rishi Prabhakar was a follower of Maharishi Mahesh Yogi. How many of you know about it? Yeah. Deepak Chopra. My guru was a top 10 people in the consciousness world, and he came out of the program called as SSY, which is called Siddha Samadhi Yoga, or Science of Silence Yoga. But the greatness of my guru is this, that what my guru said about 1970s and 80s, the concept of effortlessness, what's the word? Effortlessness was last year proven by Harvard as one of the most important concepts of performance and growth. And that's my big privilege, that I could get this particular knowledge about meditation and inner journey from my guru called Rishi Prabhakar. Friends, just to give you a small benefit that I got from the meta health concept point of view, as you said, I used to play for India in basketball. How many of you have played basketball? In India, we play basketball on a very concrete, because of which when you keep on jumping, what happens? Your knees grows, right? As I was a very hardened player and I used to play at almost about 6 to 7 hours per day, by the time I was about 30, my knees became so bad that my orthopedic cousin, when he examined it, he said, "Boss, enough of game now. Don't further go into any of these things. Now you don't even walk fast, don't climb stairs, don't even drive cars. Be very careful. Just Now you have enjoyed your game of basketball. Now just relax. Then this science of silence yoga came into my life, and because of the intense practice which we learn, in this science of silence yoga, we talk about our body made of 5 koshas: Annamay Kosh, Pranamay Kosh, Manomay Kosh, Vijnayamay Kosh, and Anandamay Kosh. It translates in English as body, mind, emotion, intellect, and the bliss body. Friends, this is a 10-day course which we conduct, and since last about 10 years, I have conducted more than about 100 workshops and had the privilege of initiating more than 5,000 people into meditation. After just doing this course, within a matter of just about 6 months, my friends, you will not believe it, I could start running. In a matter of just about 1.5 to 2 years, I started playing basketball at a competitive level, thanks to this powerful process called as meditation or inner journey. That's what I have experienced. Even in terms of my eyesight, I could see that I used to have numbers after doing meditation. Now I'm more than 50, but still I don't require specs to read or to even drive. So this has been the benefit which has happened in my life. Friends, what I plan to cover in this point is about this concept of silence. It is said that in meditation, actually, we are in deep silence. But if you actually go a little deeper into it, ultimately, silence is about your thought process. Let me give a little bit of detail about this thought leadership, which is one of the programs which we do on a one-day workshop. Because we all know how many thoughts do you get in a day? Countless. But research has shown, 60,000, absolutely. Let's give a big round of applause for the people who answer right. Yeah. Can we have a little louder round of applause? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good. Now, why we always, you must have seen the last 5 minutes, I've been asking you to raise hands, I've been asking questions. Why? You know why? Participation, one more thing. Because in the even earlier session, I did see most of my co-presenters were talking about one thing. What happens when you clap or it changes the energy, absolutely. I want you to get present to this particular important aspect. What happens when the energy goes up? Yeah. More enthusiasm, what else? More receptiveness. I want to talk in terms of the health perspective. Even this course called SSY, we have renamed it as Energy Management System. So all of you would appreciate that higher the energy would also lead to higher the learning, higher the attention, and more important, how do you correlate to health? Very good. Better, right? What else? Whom do you consider to be a vibrant and vital man or a vital human being? Does he have less energy or more energy? More energy, absolutely. The higher the energy, higher the health, higher the learning, and higher almost everything in life. You want to really lead life more powerfully, higher the energy would always benefit. How many of you agree with that? Absolutely. But now coming down to this silence, as I said, we have 60,000 thoughts in a day. Friends, do you all know how many thoughts are positive and how many thoughts are negative? Yes? 2% positive. 50,000 negative. Absolutely right. 90% of your thoughts are negative and repetitive. Only 10% are positive. Friends, do you know one more thing about the human construct? Do you know how many thoughts can you have in a moment? In a moment, how many thoughts do you have? And who has a choice over that? Who chooses it? I want to just throw one thing among these intellectuals who we are. Do you have thoughts or thoughts have you? How many say that thoughts have us? Can you please raise your hands? Absolutely. And how many feel that you have thoughts? Yeah. Friends, exactly this is the place where we come in. We are constructed or we have been designed by God to have a choice over your thoughts. But unfortunately, most of the experience of human beings are thoughts have you. have thoughts. And that's the basic dilemma. That's the place where most of us get into problems. But as you know, the manifestation cycle says, thoughts becomes your words, words becomes your action, action repeated becomes your habit, habit combined together becomes your character, character becomes your destiny, destiny again resides your thoughts. This is a manifestation cycle. So friends, as a human being, you have been given the privilege or the power. And I for one believe that meditation is nothing but being a witness to your thought. You don't allow cravings, you don't allow aversion to take over you. When you are a witness, you allow the thoughts to come and go without it hampering you. And the moment you are able to have this over a period of practice, you know, as most of the meditators here would appreciate, that once you are in that deep silence, there's a huge amount of rest in the body, and that enables you to really have a great health. How many of you would agree with that? Yeah. And meditation, why it is so powerful? And friends, one of the, I'm very proud to say that this technology came from our motherland, my motherland. And this was what our rishis and munis in the ancient days had given it out. And today, of course, the world over, everybody is absorbing and using this technology world over. Wherever I go, in America, they say that every street has got one yoga center. And the other day I was in Japan. In Japan, every big industry has got a meditation room. But unfortunately, I want to also share with you, this is one of the reasons why I'm into yoga, why I'm in, as a teacher, that in my own country, my own youth, they have little forgotten about yoga and meditation. How many of you agree with that? When I go around India talking about yoga, hardly about 5% of my youth raise their hands. And that's exactly one of the most important technology that we have. So what I wanted to just share with you, my friend, is meditation is nothing but being in silence. And once if you are able to be in silence, you automatically can choose the thought which you want. And once you have a choice of your thought, you automatically feel effortlessness. What's the word? Effortlessness. There's no effort involved in whatever you do. And automatically you touch excellence. You automatically manage your life with a lot of mastery over it. Friends, unfortunately today, in this busy life that most of us have, you know, what meditation really offers you, and this again is a scientific research which I'm talking about. They say that 15 minutes of meditation is equivalent to almost 3 hours of deep sleep. How many hours? 3 hours of deep sleep. And it's the deep rest which is what enables you to get good health. And it's been my own experience. In fact, I've been involved in training. I run my own industry. I do my coaching in basketball. I've been in so many activities, but I feel that if I'm able to do all this with certain level of excellence, it's only because of only one thing. It's only because of meditation. And my Guruji used to say one thing, you know, how many of you have learned meditation? Can you raise your hands, please? Great. But how many of you really, actually practice it regularly? Good. Yeah, because I've seen many times people have learned meditation as a technology, but the challenge is what? Shell, they don't practice it. And that's exactly why I really appreciated Anu when he said, you know, we have this meditation 15 minutes, 20 minutes slot where we are constantly reminding people that you need to meditate regularly. Now, that is in our case, the way in Siddha Samadhi Yoga, we have a routine wherein we have 15 to 20 minutes before lunch, 15 to 20 minutes before dinner. And once if you are able to do that, and meditation is, one more thing I wanted to share with you, with my Guruji used to say very nicely, meditation should not become something now where you are doing it only for your own happiness or your own feeling happy and calm and joyous. What my Guruji used to say, which I want to share with all of you, is meditation enables you to rest yourself and regenerate yourself. What's the word? I can't hear you. Regenerate yourself so much that with that additional energy and regeneration, you can make a difference in the world. You can make a difference in the world. That is exactly what is important about meditation. He used to say that, you know, there are people, Munis, who go to Himalayas and meditate all day. He said, I don't like them. I find them to be foolish. They are very self-centered. But what my Guruji used to say is, use meditation as a technology, regenerate yourself, rest yourself, fine-tune your, and then go out into the world and make a difference and make this world a much better place to live in. Friends, I wish you all that you have this technology, please use it, and let's make this world a much better place than what we got from our earlier generation. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you, Arunaagiri sir. Fine, it's again a time to grab some opportunity, and you can choose what you want to grab. We have list of post-conference workshops. One-day workshop will start at 10 a.m. and will end at 5 p.m.